सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः ताः नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। तेषां कृपया उपनिषद वेदांत योगदर्शन साधन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति द्वारा कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां वेदांत शास्त्राणां योग शास्त्राणां समस्त भक्ति शास्त्राणां आचार्य परंपरायाः गुरु परंपरायाः देवता परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता सामरस्यता अभिवृद्धि प्राप्त्यर्थं ये ये भक्ताः अस्मिन् कार्ये निष्ठिताः तेषां शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री महर्षि पतंजलि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये 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 नमः। ओम व्यास 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 महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः सूत्राणि। First four sutras chant 2 times. ओम तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रियायोगः। तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रियायोगः। समाधिभावनार्थः क्लेशतनुकरणार्थश्च। समाधिभावनार्थः क्लेशतनुकरणार्थश्च। अविद्या अस्मिता राग द्वेष अविनिवेशाः पंचक्लेशाः। अविद्या अस्मिता राग द्वेष अविनिवेशाः पंचक्लेशाः। अविद्या क्षेत्रम् उत्तरेषां प्रसुप्त तनो विच्छिन्न उदाहरणाम्। अविद्या क्षेत्रम् उत्तरेषां प्रसुप्त तनो विच्छिन्न उदाहरणाम्. See, repeatedly when we chant, we become familiar with the mantra or sutra. Repeatedly when we listen, we become familiar with the understanding. And repeatedly when you do the contemplation, we get more clarity. Repeatedly when we are on the seat of meditation, we reach toward the self. This is the way, and the only way by which we help ourselves to evolve in our not only understanding but also sadhana and siddhi. देखो अब तक भगवान जबरदस्ती खींच कर हमको साधना में लगा रहे, स्पिरिचुअलिटी में। अब भगवान को ज्यादा तंग नहीं करना, अब हमको खुद चॉइस बनाना है। नो अदर थिंग अदर देन स्पिरिचुअल परस्यूट इज माय लाइफ्स वे ऑफ लाइफ नाउ, नथिंग मोर। 24 घंटे मन में योग वेदांत भक्ति, ओनली दीज थ्री गूंजते रहना चाहिए। आई विल डू दिस, थ्रू दैट आई हैव टू नो द सेल्फ, otherwise all our these efforts of so many years will not be fruitful, by the way. Okay, now for the uttamadhikari, straight away abhyasa vairagya and sampragnata, then vritti nirodha atma pratishtha. For the mediocre bhaktas or the sadhakas who have still the shipta muda vikshiptata of the chitta, not the shuddha ekagra, for them the second sadhana, the kriya yoga, is being discussed. वेदर इट इज उत्तमाधिकारी के लिए उत्तम साधना हो, मध्यमाधिकारी के लिए मध्यम साधना हो, साधना तो करना ही पड़ता है। और करना कभी भी नहीं होता जब तक स्टार्ट नहीं करते हैं। तो स्टार्ट करके करते रहना है बिना छोड़े. And the one who starts and never stops in between alone reaches the destination. Simple common sense. है ना? So the first sutra told us what are the three things in Kriya Yoga. Tabaha. Immediately taba बोलते ही चित्त प्रसादनम. चित्त प्रसादन बोलते ही all karma yoga done without any phala shakti and not expecting anything from the world. Thus keeping the mind always in the prasanna sthiti. जो भी द्वंद्व दुनिया हमको ले आती है उसमें समदृष्टि रखना लीड्स टू प्रसन्नता. And what is to be done, doing that leads to prasannata. What is to be avoided, when it is avoided, leads to prasannata. So, kimahagam sadhuna karavam, kimaham papam akaravam. These two questions should not be there. Therefore, do what is to be done, don't do what is not to be done. Let the world bring any experiences, don't get distracted, disturbed. Aim at always peace of mind. Peace of mind is more valuable than the pieces of the world. That is called a tapasya. Other meanings of tapasya are so many. We'll discuss tomorrow when we study Murgurvai Varuni because tapaha vaktavyaha brahma vidya sadhanam. Here also yoga sadhanam is tapasya only. Second is swadhyaya. You all know, continuously involving in japa. See, japa karna, मन को प्रसन्न रखना और शास्त्रों का अध्ययन करना. Now you find the connection between these tapaswadhyaya isa pranidhana as the sadhanas which are called as kriya yoga for spiritual evolution. Then having done the Shastra, Adhenam, that meditation, whatever, Ishvara Pranidhanam. All that is done, all the result, go on offering to Ishvara. Karma Arpanam, Karma Phala Arpanam is Ishvara Pranidhanam. Clear? Now, Yoginaha Karma Kurvanti Sangam Tyaktva Atma Shuddhaye. What is said in Gita? Is yogis do the karma for not outer result, but for inner Antashuddhi. And that inner Antashuddhi, what is said in Gita, is specifically said here Yoga Darshanam, that what is the result of this Kriya Yoga? So there the Yogina means you can say Kriya Yogina. Karma Kurvanti means Tapaswadhyaya Ishwar Pranidhana Karma Kurvanti. Shuddhaya means this thing. What is that? Klesha Tanu Karanatascha. For the thinning and weakening of the Kleshas. So the Atma Shuddhi of Gita should be understood as the Klesha Tanu Karana. Okay, karma kurvanti is tapaswadhyaya ishwar pranidhana karma. Yogina means kriya yogina. So kriya yogina tapaswadhyaya ishwar pranidhanani kriya yoga karma kurvanti. क्लेश तनुकरण रूप आत्मशुद्धये. See, Gita and yoga मिलाकर पढ़ो कितना मजेदार. But do the sadhana also. Then what should that kriya klesha tanukarana lead to? Samadhi bhavana artha. Like, early morning, you got up 4:30 and you took a bath. And so fresh it is bath. अरे कितना बढ़िया fresh हो गए रे. चल सो जाते हैं. अरे after getting at 4 o'clock and taking bath, you should not go for sleep. You should go for some meditation or upasana, अध्ययनम. ऐसे कुछ चीजें करना है कि नहीं मंदिर जाओ. नहीं नहीं नहा लिया बहुत मजा है अब मैं सो जाता हूँ. In the same way, I have done Kriya Yoga, Klesha Tanukaran ho gaya, ab chalo let me indulge in the world. नहीं, Samadhi Bhavanartha. For getting inspired and walking on the path of Samadhi Bhavana, this Klesha Tanukaran, Tanukruta Klesha Yukta, Antakarna we have to use. Else again lot of Kleshas we involve in. Don't be like an elephant bath. Take elephant like, which takes bath in the waters, again puts all the dust on its head. Whole body. All of us do this mistake. जो भी गुरुओं का सेवा करते हैं, उपासना दान पुण्य करते हैं, सत्संग सुनते हैं, ये सबको न्यूट्रलाइज नलिफाई करने वाले ऑपोजिट चीजें भी हम करते हैं. Like we give everything to the children, again scold them also. So दोनों न्यूट्रल हो गए. We love the wife or husband, again we trouble them also. अब हो गए. We do the seva to Guru, again we become angry or frustrated with Guru and go away. अरे न्यूट्रलाइज कर रहे हैं. We pay the tax to the government, फिर भी we just do hera fairy by not paying some other things. Be careful about all that. So, okay, so Klesha Tanukarana leading to the Samadhi Bhavana are the purposes of doing the Kriya Yoga of Navaswada Ishvara Pranidhana. Okay, now immediately the question comes, which are the Kleshas which are giving us the Kleshas to be eliminated by the process of making them Tanukarana first two? The five Kleshas are told in the third sutra. What are they? Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Desha, Aviniveshaha, Pancha Kleshaha. All these five are the kleshas. They influence our mind and senses and their perceptions and twist them, tarnish them, or impurify them. The five kleshas. Kleshas are in the form of samskaras. Okay, and they mutually helping each other pulls the jiva person into a samsara only very much. Okay, then सह ये असमाधिम नाम क्लेशांश प्रधानुकूलातो इत्यादि then five kleshas ite sendamanaha gunadikaram dridhayanti. When the kleshas are continued, they force the gunas to influence us, the three gunas. According to the guna we start working, especially the tamo rajo gunas, and then karya karana srutha unnamayanti. Karya means the thoughts, karana is impressions or vasanas. सो द संस्कारा और वृत्तियां, संस्कारा वृत्तियां इन चक्कर को जारी रखते हैं इफ वी हैव द फाइव क्लेशस. सो व्हाट आर द वेज द क्लेशस अफेक्ट अस? They force us to upon us the through two gunas mainly of rajo and tamo, and under the influence of rajo guna tamo guna all negative things we do. So why do we do negative things? Because rajo tamo. And why the rajo tamo guna is overpowered me? Because I have that sort of kleshas. This is what the kleshas do. That's why we have to eliminate the kleshas. Second, what the kleshas do? Through these involving in the negative things, they create the karanas. The karana is the strong negative samskaras. Those karanas pushes again the karya in the mind. वही काम दोबारा करने को ये इच्छा उत्पन्न होता है. This is again done by the five kleshas which are in us. The second looks on the kleshas to do as is creating the karya karana. Karana is the samskara, karya is that type of thoughts and doing that type of action, getting those results, again creating the karanas. क्लेश आर द वन. क्लेश नहीं है तो कोई ऐसा कार्य हम नहीं करते हैं जिससे वासनाएं बढ़ते हमारे. इनके अंदर क्लेश नहीं है. He will only do the duty and he is reveling in the Paramatma only. Kleshas are the ones ki avidya asma raga dvesha vinayavaja which make our beautiful life as samsara. That's why sadhu santa sannyasi, he has no pancha klesha. Therefore, his same world is living more vigorously than us, but there is no samsara. क्लेश संसार को बनाते हैं, संसार क्लेश को बनाते हैं. We have to be very conscious of all these understanding. Open the intellect, receive all these things, do the churning inside, get the essence and make use of it. सो कार्य कारण स्रोत को उन्नमयन करते हैं और गुणों को गुणाधिकारम दृढ़यन्ति. Two things. Third one is what? Paraspara anugraha tantri bhuya karma vipakam cha abhinirharanti. Okay. Mhm. Helping each other, these five kileshas, they make us do karma and get us the karma phala and indulge in that as a bhokta, again creating the vasanas. तो परस्पर सहकार से कर्मफल को हमें देते हैं which are temporary and all good or bad. Secondly, they do the karya karana unnamayamanam, means increasing the karya karana sambandha. Then the third one was which was the first one is the गुणों को हमारे ऊपर थोपते हैं सब. संदमाना गुणाधिकारम दृढ़यन्ति. गुणों को अधिकार देते हैं, गुणों को पावरफुल बनाते हैं. एक क्लेश कार्य कारण संबंध को दृढ़ बनाते हैं. एक क्लेश परस्पर सहकार से वो कर्मफल के प्रति हमको ले जाते रहते हैं. And where is Paramatma is not karma phala, he is a pure self whom we have to realize. That's it. Now see, relate karo all these three. What the kleshas do to us? First, guna adhikaram drudayanti means gunas have adhikara on us means we become enslaved to the guna means gunas called rajotamo go on creating. Rajoguna creates kamana adi, tamoguna creates the rakshasatva adi durguna. With this, we act in the world. The act leads to what? The karyakarana bhavam unnamayati. What is the karyakarana? The karana means the vasanas become stronger, samskara, esevale. Then it forces us to have those type of vrutthis only in the mind. Then these two put together, what they do? They make us live life according to the raga dvesha in the mind. Obviously, that karma vipaka will come to us. That karma phala, often the dukkha, the limitation, the bondage, oh, hamesha ye hota hai. Because that's how they lead to the klesha, they are called as kleshas. Klesha is dukkha. ये अविद्या अस्मिन् राग द्वेष अभिनिवेश को क्लेश क्यों कहा? क्योंकि वो क्लेश देते हैं. This is the sutra number 3 we have understood. Now coming to the sutra number 4, we have seen these kleshas 5. They have two types of mutual relation. First is the first klesha is the kshetram, the utpatti sthanam. The other 4 are utpanna from that. This one. Second is what? When from the first one these 4 got utpanna, they have 4 degrees of expression, grades of expression, levels of expression, ways of expression. All that we have to know to be very careful and alert. You know, the highest of the Vedantic spiritual sadhana is being absolutely alert for not doing what disturbs our sadhana and for doing what makes us move ahead through sadhana toward the sadhya. The highest alertness in Vedanta is called here also everywhere apramattata. Apramattena vedavyam sharavattanvayo bhavet. Apramattata is the price to pay. Okay, that is what. That's why so deeply, detailedly our shastras take us. There's only way. How the science is growing only because of apramattata. In his inquiry research, how subtle he is. Therefore, so tomorrow we'll see Chandrayaan 3. Next week it will go. तो अप्रमाद से करना है. Alertness of highest order. So develop that these 4 levels in which the 4 next kleshas express we must know. So the sutra is the 4th one is avidya kshetram uttaresham. So uttaresham kleshanam, the purva klesha named avidya is the kshetram, the utpatti sthanam. So avidya kshetram prasava bhumihi. We have seen that yesterday. Then this uttaresham, the next 4 kleshas of asmita ragadvesha vinivesha, they have 4 levels to express chaturvida kalpanam. In the chaturvida prasupta tanu vichhinna udara. Almost all of them is the prasupta sthiti of the kleshas avismita ragadvesha vinimesha is in the bija avastha sthiti. In the avidya में बीज में है, प्रसुप्त है, सो रहे हैं, फिर उसको सोने ही मत देना. No, sadhana also we told there. What is the thing they told there? Though they are in a prasupta sthiti, then they come out. Remember, therefore, what is sadhana? Don't give the alambana of a sote rahenge. Like when you know your children are type, rakshasa type, what do? ये उठेगा तो राक्षस है, anyway उठेगा अपने आप में, हमें क्यों जगा कर रिस्क लेना है? Don't we do that? Like the people at your house, no? रहने दो इनको क्लास में, स्वामी जी को बोल के आएंगे और 4 घंटे लगाए क्लास, let him not. Because prasupta, no problem. But when the alambana comes, they come out. So at the prasupta sthiti, when the things are there, these klesha, don't imagine that they are not there, they are dormant, they are lying. When the conducive atmosphere comes, they pop up, jump up. So the 2 things to understand here is, one, don't give those conducive atmosphere. That's why, for that sake only, never take anything for granted in life regarding anything which is opposite to sadhana of the indulgences in the world. Because the prasupta vasanas get expressed, then they become stronger and stronger. Prasupta kleshas. The second is what? Never overestimate anyone at any period of life, including oneself. Ki one may have lived for 50, 40 years with Guru, with Shastra, Dhyanam, etc. But in him, if the kleshas are there in the Prasupta sthiti, and if any of the alambana comes, they can express. So seeing this, somebody is going through that, understand that they were in Prasupta Sthiti, they have got an alambana, they expressed. From that, don't blame or fight with that person. You learn from it and be careful for yourself. Don't we see in the world a person 10 years, 20, 30, 40 years, deeply involved in social services, sadhanas, suddenly one day he started becoming criminal or corrupt or something. We don't even understand. ऐसा कैसा इन्होंने ऐसे किया? But he had those klesha, they were in prasupta. Some alambana came, it came out. And lucky are those who are not having any alambana, that the kleshas are dormant only, they are safe. And from that, what we have to learn is never don't take for granted what kleshas we have, we don't know. Therefore, don't provide the alambana. बाकी आप होमवर्क में कर लेना. This is the prasupta sthiti. Second was interesting. What is the tanukruta or tanukarana sthiti of the kleshas? जो प्रसुप्त है ना उन्हीं को और जो जागृत हो धना एलिमिनेटिंग और मेकिंग देम थन और तनुकरण और तिन करना. सो क्लेश तनुकरण में दूसरा है तनुकरणम, प्रसुप्ति स्थिति के बाद तनुकरण स्थिति. And how do you do? By doing the opposite of this, by doing the pratipaksha sadhanas. And remember, for 5 pancha kleshas, the pratipaksha are abhyasa vairagya and tapaswadhyaya pranidhana rupi kriya yoga. The more we spend our time in them, the kleshas become tanukruta. Avidya asmaya ragadesha abhinivesh. याद रख लेना. And it is our job to make them tanukruta. If we don't, then they are very virulent, very powerful, very imposing, very overpowering. We act under its influence. Not only we forget sadhana, but we even give up the dharma and punya. We end up in doing adharma and papa. सारे क्लेशों के कारण ही लोग पाप धर्म करते हैं. क्लेशों के कारण is not the klesha means difficulties. Don't give that meaning which is familiar to all. We are studying Yoga Darshanam. According to Yoga Darshana, klesha means these 5 kleshas. Because these 5 kleshas people do adharma and papa. See, Arjuna asks Gita में अतः केन प्रयुक्त अयं पुरुष पापं चरति? भगवान give answer. Kama esha krodha esha. That kama is raga, krodha is dvesha. From because of that only papam charati. By the way, therefore, tanu karanam we have to do of our pancha kleshas through the pratipaksha sadhanas. What is the pratipaksha for the kleshas? The raga dvesha ka, all these klesham ka, tapaswadhyaya ishvara pranidhana, abhyasa vairagya. And till ब्रह्मानुभूति gained और आत्मानुभूति gained, these things हमको करते ही रहना है. ब्रह्मानुभूति होने के बाद उसमें एस्टेब्लिश होना है, नीचे उतरना ही नहीं. Remember, the avidya को, the maya को, the desires को, the मन को, the बाहर व्यवहार को वैल्यू देना कम करते 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 परमात्मा को पाने के बाद भी वैल्यू नहीं देना. Like how long you keep the poison away? This is a wrong question. Because it is poison, it is always to be kept away. These are all the poison only. The question how long to keep away, Swami, that question पूछ रहा है कि मतलब क्या हुआ, इनके बुद्धि में दृढ़ ज्ञान नहीं हुआ कि they are the cause of dukkha and ananda sukha comes when the self is discovered. The one who has not got this clarity through the mananam after listening, he will have this doubt. Is it okay, Swami? 20 years I leave all this. बाद में मैं इन्वॉल्व हो सकता हूँ क्या? अरे एक बार छोड़ दे तो नहीं पकड़ना. Like how long we have to stop drinking or smoking or drugs? अरे यार नेगेटिव उसको हमेशा के लिए छोड़ना होता है. स्वामी जी, when how long I can stop corruption? How long I can stop झूठ बोलना? How long I can stop taking the bribe? Is the question थोड़ी है. How long I can become angry? Stop becoming angry. It is to be done eternally. what do you think? एक time limit देते उसके बाद. No. When it's a poison, you have to give it up always. आएगा, एक clarity आएगा धीरे धीरे, सुनते रहो. So second is what? Tanukarana sthiti. Tanukarana sthiti is that by using the opposite pratipaksha of these kleshas called as the tapasya pranidhana kriya yoga or abhyasa vairagya, we are making them tanukrita. क्लियर? दूसरा हो गया तनुत्व मुच्यते प्रतिपक्ष भावना उपताः क्लेशाः तनः भवन्ति. तो hit by the प्रतिपक्ष sadhanas, the kleshas become thin. Then Vichinna was the one we were studying yesterday. Vichinnaha katham raga kale krodasya adarsanatu. Na hi raga kale krodha samudacharati. So when there is a prema, the krodha is hidden. When there is krodha, the prema is hidden. That's the Vichinna. This is the Vichinna sthiti of the kleshas, wherein one predominantly expressed, other appear to be suppressed. बट उसका मौका मिले तो वो एक्सप्रेस होते हैं. So therefore, involving in the positive ones, don't allow the other to express. So this is a sadhana here. Tanukarnam level में साधना वही है. By doing the प्रतिपक्ष sadhana, सब तपस्या आद्य ईश्वर प्रणिधान तनुकरण करो. For the prasupta sthiti, what is the sadhana? When the alambana comes, they express. Therefore, don't allow the alambana. So alambana nahi dena, he is the prasupta sthiti ka expression is the sadhana, and the tanukarana time doing the Ishwar Pranidhana, Tavasvada Ishwar Pranidhana, Kriya Yoga Sadhana, and the Vichinna Sthiti involved in the positive so that these things go away. So Raga Kale Dvesho na bhavati, Krodho na bhavati, Krodha Kale Rago na bhavati. Every day we do it, no? When you love your son, at that time the anger towards him doesn't express. But you have anger inside because that fellow is not getting good marks or doing job, etc. कुछ तो होता है अंदर. Nobody 100% love their children or wife or husband. 100% love only परमात्मा से हो सकता है. But the other thing is compromise. अब क्या करें? कर ली शादी, हो गया बच्चा, करना ही पड़ेगा. So at the time of the love, that Desha or Krodha doesn't express. And the other time when he does mistake and you become angry, Krodha and Dvesha, उस समय the love छुपा रहता है. In this way, what he says कि विच्छिन्नः कि तथा विच्छिद्य तेन आत्मना पुनः समुदाचरन्ति इति विच्छिन्नाः. कथं? रागकाले क्रोधस्य आदर्शनात् न हि रागकाले क्रोधः समुदाचरन्ति. सो रागश्च क्वचित् दृश्यमानः न विषयान्तरे न अस्ति. देखो, that means what? When you have a raga at one place, then the raga to the other things goes away. This is another explanation. Same one person may you have both raga dvesha, but when the raga is there, dvesha is vichinna. When the dvesha is there, raga vichinna. Another way is what? When you have the raga to one person, to other person the raga is temporarily is hidden. When you have the raga for that, then the raga here is hidden. Like the man, when his raga for his mother, his raga for the wife is hidden that time. Then mama karke, he will do the mother seva. Then he comes to the wife, then the raga for the wife comes. That time the raga for mother, that is hidden. So to the dvesha. So when I do the dvesha of somebody, dvesha to other is there, but it is vichinna sthiti. And when I go to that person dvesha, ye vichinna hota hai. Vichinna. So iska sadhana kya hua phir? Only the again same one. The opposite of the kleshas called as abhyas and the vairagya are these things. When we are involving in them, even these also start becoming important. There is no other way. Okay. This is how the vichinna sthiti is to be recognized. Remember, in the prasupta sthiti, they are all slept. They are not expressing. In the tanukarana sthiti, we are involved in sadhana consciously. Therefore, the unka tanukarana apne aap ho raha hai. But in the vichinna sthiti, they are expressing but partially. So this is how from the samskara bija sthiti called as prasupta, slowly tanu and vichinna rupa, the samskaras or the kleshas are expressing. That's what you have to understand. The fourth one is what? Udara. What is the udara? Ki नैकस्य ओके किंतु तत्र रागो लब्धवृत्तिः अन्यत्र तु भविष्यद्वृत्तिः इति तो सही तदा प्रसुप्ततनु विच्छिन्नः भवति. So the same thing, the example I was given that I love one person, not the other one right now. But that person when I love, this person is not there. So for this person also, the love was in the prasupta sthiti. That person also love is the prasupta sthiti. When I am loving this person, that is in the other person के लिए वो तनु रूप में था वो वृत्ति. And then when it is expresses toward this person, it has come to the vichhinna sthiti. So prasupta tanu vichhinna rupena, these the kleshas express when we consciously observe. What is the fourth one? Udaro. Then विषये यह लब्ध वृत्ति सह उदारः. What is the udara sthiti is what? Vishaye labdha vritti. In the chitta vritti, that one of these four of the kleshas are so fully there that we are under the influence of that continuously working. Means there is no Kriya Yoga happening, there is no Abhyasa Vairagya happening. In the Vritti, one of these four kleshas are alone dominant. Whole day we are either under Asmita or under Raga, under Dvesha or under Abhinayavasha. It's 100% samsari. Udara, free lifestyle. Freestyle samsari is. Not even a thought of the understanding that I am working under the klesha, therefore it is becoming difficult for me, I have to eliminate those klesha. ऐसा वाला ज्ञान थोड़ा भी नहीं रहते हुए उदार रूप में जिनके वृत्तियों में कोई ना कोई ये जो one of the kleshas are fully entered, that's called udara sthiti. Most of us are in that generally. So in this way, having said so, कहा तरहि विच्छिन्नः प्रसुप्त तनुरुदारवो क्लेशः. Now a question is raised by the Purva Pakshi here. Sarve eva ete klesha vishayatvam na atikramanti. Then कहा तरहि विच्छिन्नः प्रसुप्त तनु उदारवा क्लेश इति उच्यते. सत्यमेव एतत् किन्तु विशिष्टानामेव एतेषां विच्छिन्नादित्वं. यथा एव प्रतिपक्ष भावनातः निवृत्तः तथा एव सव्यञ्जकाञ्जने न अविभक्तः इति. सर्वे एव अमी क्लेशाः अविद्या वेदाः. कस्मात् सर्वेषु अविद्या एव अभिप्लवते. यत् अविद्यया वस्तु वस्त्वाकार्यते तदेव अनुशेर्यते क्लेशाः. विपर्यास प्रत्ययकाले उपलभ्यन्ते क्षीयमाणां च अविद्यासु क्षीयन्ते इति. Now tomorrow a question is asked कि चाहे प्रसुप्त हो, तनु हो या विच्छिन्न हो, उदाहरण हो, they are klesha only. Yeah, when they are kleshas, already we are struggling with klesha. Again, why are you dividing into four and troubling us with extra klesha? क्लेश विषयों को पढ़ने के टाइम भी तुम क्लेश ले रहे हो, as if we don't have the klesha in the world. So to this question, the Siddhanta gives answer, no, 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 no. You have to be very careful to know about them because this is a they cheat. That they appear to be prasupta, they appear to be tanu kruta, but suddenly they appear to be chidya, actually they are in udara sthiti only. वो तो ना जैसे तुम चीट करते हैं वो जानने के लिए टू डेवलप द अलर्टनेस एंड प्रोटेक्ट योरसेल्फ यू मस्ट नो. Like when the heavy clouds have come, we know tentatively it's going to rain. हाँ आने दो बरखा तब करेंगे. ऐसा थोड़ी कहते हो. We take care of it by the sound and smell only. यार बादल पड़ रहे, बरखा होगा, केयरफुल रहना. In the same way, the knowing in these four levels, the expression of the kleshas will make us become more conscious and alert. Otherwise, we take them for granted. So this will be explained tomorrow. Then the most important topic is what? How much ever you struggle to eliminate asmita, raga, desha, vinivesha, they can never go. You may try millions of lives. Why? Because the kshetram from where they are born, the prasava bhumi, that is intact. So as long as the prasava bhumi is intact, you can never avoid those four. Therefore, all our entire spiritual sadhana is to remove the avidya. Therefore, now the joining of Vedanta and Yoga together. तो उतना हम क्लेशों को दूर रखेंगे जिसके द्वारा हम विद्या को पाकर अविद्या को निकाल सकते हैं. The moment avidya goes away, it is a kshetram, it is a prasava bhumi. A kshetra prasava bhumi ही नहीं है ना? How can the children be there? कोई जो ऑपरेशन करे था वैसेक्टमी कुछ कहते हैं, 2 bit, देयर नो मोर चिल्ड्रन. सो टू द साधना कैनॉट बी विद राग द्वेष आदि क्लेश. अब कुछ भी करो, इधर नहीं तो उधर राग लगेगा ही तुमको. दैट्स सो ना, वी हैव राग टू सम पीपल, बट कुछ गड़बड़ होती है, फिर थोड़ा द्वेष बनता है. कुछ दिन के बाद राग द्वेष दोनों नहीं रहते टुवर्ड दैट पर्सन, बट बाय दैट टाइम वी डेवलप राग द्वेष समवेयर एल्स. ये कहते हैं बेसिक अविद्या इज स्टिल देयर. See the clarity of understanding. Therefore, root cause of all kleshas being avidya, eliminate avidya by vidya. Then only kleshas go away. Now join this with Vedanta, pakka point. Till we discover ekameva dvayam brahma, you cannot avoid the ajnana and its effect of dvaita. As long as the dvaita is there, you can never avoid samsara. Full stop. No, there's no compromise in this. यही सत्य है. आप आज समझकर स्वीकार करो या 1000 जन्म के बाद समझकर स्वीकार करो, सत्य नहीं बदलता आपके लिए. प्लीज, किसी के लिए भी नहीं बदलता सत्य. मेरे को नहीं मानना है, मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, कोई वांदा नहीं, सत्य सत्य ओनली. टुमारो विल सी अ ब्यूटीफुल टॉपिक डेवलपमेंट नाउ. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Don't miss these yoga darshana classes. Doesn't mean you miss other ones. See, evening yesterday Bhagavatam, how excellent. Our 11th skandha, 12th skandha, 12th chapter. Today we'll start. Yesterday 12th skandha, 11th chapter. All Bhagavan ke anga, upanga, ayudha, aparna, parshada. All of that, including Bhagavan Surya in 12 months with the set of 7, how he moves and sustains the world. Great revelation. Today, wonderful topic of all 12 skandhas, what we studied is summarized. 3 days it will take to us. But the summarizing 12 skandhas will be done today. But later on in the 15-20 shlokas, सूत जी जो भागवत का महिमा वगैरह बताते हैं, and the phala shruti, that is more important. And these 3, 4, 5 days of our next 10 days are the result of all 1100 days sadhana what we have done. So those who are lucky, they will come. Thank you. Om Shanti. Ammaya. Om